Jubilation to Nnamdi Kanu and the entire Biafra all over the world. If today is your first time of watching my video, please kindly subscribe to this channel, on your notification and share this video. They say truth is bitter, but when you look at it critically, at that junction that somebody tell you the truth, it might be pain, but you look into it, when you walk towards it, at the end of it, it will be better for you. But Nigerian government refused to listen when Nnamdi Kanu was shouting about this whole issue. These are part of the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is seeking for the total separation from Nigeria, because it's now look at two different laws work in Nigeria. There are laws that work for the north, while there are laws that work for the south. Most especially the laws that work for the Igbos is quite different from others. And this is the reason this young man has put it upon himself that it is not by force to stay in Nigeria. He's not causing it by war, but he's saying it, come and conduct referendum in the southeast. If the majority of people of the southeast feel that they want to stay in Nigeria, so be it. But if they wish, because of the marginalizations, because of allowing a certain people, foreigners for that matter, average Fulanis in Nigeria, they are strangers, they are not Nigeria Fulanis. They are migrating from different places to Nigeria and they are claiming to be Nigeria. You now prefer them more than the people who hold the country. What the Igbo man have contributed to Nigeria today can never be equal to any other tribe in Nigeria. I'm not an Igbo man if today is your first time of watching me. But we must have to say the truth. We must have to say the truth. Equity, justice, fairness is as what has pushed us to where we are today. Let's call a spade a spade. What you give to the blue, always give it to the black. You say we are one Nigeria, one constitutions, but you are using different law to treat each other. As we speak to you today, if Nigeria government will have listened to Nnamdi Kanu and throw out the messenger and receive the message, I don't think this kind of embarrassment we are receiving all over the world now, we won't be receiving it. We are now a country of, how Donald Trump described us, a country of a certain concern. That is how he put the word. He's threatening us that if Nigeria government does not do the needful, he will not hesitate to give word to Nigeria. These are Donald Trump's statements. We shouldn't have allowed this thing to happen. But there are certain people in this country who feel that they are more better Nigeria than Nigeria. Even if when you trace them, they are strangers. They are more Nigeria than we. But they claim the whole Nigeria. Because the British hand over the country to them. And the rest of people, they kept mute. Is it not the same message Nnamdi Kanu have been saying about Islamization agenda? Fulani jihadists? Was it not the same thing the US is criticizing about that? If this killing of Christians in Nigeria, I'm not as, because even as such, if America will have complained and said they should stop the killings of Nigeria, it's far better than killing of Christians. As we speak, I know that these people motive or agenda is to reduce the numbers of Christians in Nigeria, which we might not go into that. But if you look at it, there are also Muslims that have died in the course of these insecurities in Nigeria. That which Donald Trump will have not even used Christian as 18, because this is part of the problem we are having. They use religion to brainwash us as Africa. Now Donald Trump is coming to fight for the Christians in Nigeria. Saudi Arabia or Iran come to fight for Muslims in the north. We are not going to have a country of our own anymore. So we must not deceive by this language. All of them are coming for their own personal interest. That America is coming. Is it today Donald Trump is there? It's not today. The same Donald Trump now that is calling for killing of Christians to stop, is for you to know that it's their interest they are fighting for. But the truth of the matter is that the killings has to be stopped. It's not about the Christians or about the Muslims. It's about stopping the genocide that is happening in Nigeria. The poor men, children that cannot live in the street, the politicians are moving around, moving with securities, with convoy. But the poor man, children that don't have security to go along with it, they are the ones that suffer most. So for me, even if Christians are part of the victim, it's not all about the Christians. It's about stopping the killing in Nigeria. If it is 3 Muslim people or 3 Abalis people that have been killed in this course of insurgency in Nigeria, killing is killing. Yes, we must tell ourselves the simple truth, because we cannot sit down here and be clapping for Donald Trump. At the same time, if Donald Trump is fighting for Christians, then the Muslim country come and be fighting for Muslims. We will not have a country of our own. If they destroy the country, they will go to their country. We will not have a country to stay. We must balance the equations. But the truth of the matter is that the killing has to stop in Nigeria. It has to stop. If what Donald Trump is doing now, they knew that Nigeria is no longer working. Nothing is working in Nigeria. The foundation is faulty. The best thing the Donald Trump will have some more courage. I've told you when Donald Trump entered America this second time, he was busy chasing the blacks to go back to their country. It's simple as ABT. He knows what to do, but he's shying away from it because they are benefiting from Nigeria. All he needs to do is to put pressure on Nigeria, let Nigeria go by regional government or Nigeria divide, everybody go on their own way, and see if many Igbos that's living in the United States of America, they will not return home to come and invest. As I speak to you now, people are calling me from abroad, most especially the Igbo people. Is Nigeria safe for them to come back to come and invest in Nigeria? If it's the regional government or they go on their own way, won't they leave America? Home is home, no matter how it is. No matter where you are, anywhere you are watching me from, whether you are in America, whether you are in Italy, whether you are in UK, whether you are in London, home is home. It is because of these shenanigans, these few takers, greedy people who have measured to destroy this generation, destroy our country, that is making us look as if Nigeria is not a better place. It's a better place to be, but they are making it a hell on earth for us to live. Yes. I've been saying it time without number that this energy the federal government is channeling on Nnamdi Kanu. Kanu trial today, Kanu trial tomorrow. Let them channel it on these Boko Harams, on this Fulani bandit who are painting us black and white all over the world, and see if we will not see solution to it. But they say my mouth is smelling. Some will come to my comment section and tell me I don't know what I'm saying. I'm telling trash. Today, look at it. Can we afford to fight America right now? We cannot. You say America Donald Trump does not have much to talk, but we receive their aid now. They came for support for us. So if they come and correct us, are we saying they don't have any right to correct us? My own is that they should not try to bring religious war to Nigeria. That is all my own concern. They should come out playing. The killing in Nigeria should stop. Full stop. It's not about Christian or Muslim. You can hear some Murina, one of the clergy now, is saying that Khan sold Tinubu out to Donald Trump. How did Khan said to Donald Trump? Khan have kept mute for a long time, which I have criticized here, that there's nothing like Khan or PFN in Nigeria. Because we are seeing the killings of Christians in the north, but they refuse to talk. How did they say to Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Bola Ahmed Tinubu should be the one to ask his question, his relationship with Donald Trump. Why is it that he's traveling around the world, everywhere in the world, he has not been to the United States of America? Knowing that America is the police of the world. If you go and please the other country, if you don't enter America, America bans on you, those countries cannot come for a rescue. Because even the China you are running to, the Arab country, the Germany, the Japan, they are afraid of America. Have we forgot in hurry in 2017 thereabout, when Donald Trump called Africa a shithole? It was after then Buhari ran to United States of America, where Buhari went to meet Donald Trump. And after then, what happened? Donald Trump came back and began to praise Africa, praise Nigeria. And Nigeria is a giant of Africa. Buhari is doing well, trying to deceive ISWAP, trying to do another. It's to tell you that they are also looking for their interest. It's not the love. This year, hiding under in the name of stop killing Christians. It's about that Bola Ahmed Tinubu have ignored them. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to shy away from America, which should be best known for them. I will not force the president of Nigeria to the country you make friends with or not. He knows the best, but he should know the consequence. That when you try to make enemy with America, there is no any country in the world that can come for your rescue. That's the bottom line of what we are seeing today. There's no any country in the world that will save you. We say we belong to Beeps. Is it Beeps or what did they call? Can they come for our rescue? The answer is no. The almighty Russia today, they are still afraid of America. Then who are we that we cannot even defeat Boko Haram since 2009? That we say we want to face America one on one. I pray that Bola Ahmed Tinubu should use diplomatic means of ending this battle, because we cannot go ahead to have exchange of war or exchange of battle with the United States. Currently, with what we are facing now, I've said the time without number, we have not even faced any country that we have challenges with, but we hardly feed in Nigeria. We cannot feed. We are not producing anything. We are not fighting with any country. Not to talk of if case be. Instead of that case be, divide the country, let everybody go on their own separate way. The whole world have interest in Nigeria, because Nigeria is the population is there. As you are running to China, you think America will be happy to you? You are running to Brazil, you are running to meet Breeze, you think they are happy for you? They will not happy. You can see the cook-up story now. It's not even a cook-up story because it's what is happening. They keep new scenes because they feel that they are waiting for them to capitalize opportunity. And that's what they have seen. Because of the vice president went to talk about the issue of Israel and Gaza. I've said it time without number. The federal government should stop all these things, release Nnamdi Kanu. Focus on these people, how to deal. We are seeing the energy Bola Ahmed Tinubu is bringing to the table in order to handcuff this Boko Haram, this Fulani bandits. But the people, the elite in the north, are not allowing it to happen with their body language. When you hear a kind of statement that is coming from their mouth, you see that by all means they are trying to protect these guys in all means. How are we going to tell our children that the government is signing a peace deal with the terrorists, coming with their sophisticated weapons? If this thing were to happen before 2015, do you know what they would have told Jonathan? Even under Jonathan government, there was never a time the government do a peace deal with terrorists, coming with some sophisticated weapon like this. But today it's happening in our very eye. And when you talk, they say you hate the government. When you talk, they say you hate Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You don't want Bola Ahmed Tinubu to succeed. Who says so? That you criticize person that doesn't mean that we talk about anywhere Bola Ahmed Tinubu is getting right. I've criticized Bola Ahmed Tinubu severally, and at the same time I've said that it's one of the best. When you bring Obasanjo, Jonathan from the south here, in terms of having the will, in terms of having the energy to withstand these people who say they are more Nigeria than Nigeria. When Obasanjo was there, they were busy serving the north. Jonathan, they were busy serving the north. But look at what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing today. He's making them to realize that nobody have this country more than each other. The country belongs to us. You cannot threaten. And that's why you can see trying to form coalition to remove Bola Ahmed Tinubu before 2027. And Bola Ahmed Tinubu is ahead of them. You can see the coalition is not working. It's not, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not Jonathan that allowed them to carry their coalition in 2013 to 2015 that they push him out of power. You can see that Bola Ahmed Tinubu government is gradually frustrating all their coalition. They saw it's not working. It's not possible for them to remove Bola Ahmed Tinubu with coalition. And that's why you can see the rumor of coup that they are planning. Allegedly, the name of two people that have been mentioned for this coup now, they are not Northerners, they are Fulanis. From Nasarawa, from Bauchi, from Castina. Is to tell you that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is stepping on people's toes that Jonathan refused to do, that Obasanjo refused to do. If Obasanjo, Jonathan will have do what Bola Ahmed Tinubu today, I believe by now, maybe Nigeria for don't divide. Or by now, we will be on a regional government that will favor everybody, that will favor the masses. Not this one that it is only the politician that is enjoying. Politicians are not up to 5% of the population, but they are the one that are enjoying it. The masses cannot, the masses are suffocating. Masses cannot eat 2 square meals a day. We pay through our nose, stars, lights, everything, bill upon bill. But what are we enjoying in return? Nothing we are enjoying. You are paying through your nose in terms of lights before you can get light to use. You are paying through nose before you can educate your children. You are paying through nose in all manner of things in Nigeria here. What are we getting in return from the government? There is nothing we are getting from them. Absolutely nothing. So you can now see that Nnamdi Kanu was not wrong. He has foreseen all these things that is going to happen. And that's what it is. And so congratulations to Biafrans all over the world. This is your first time you watch up to this video. If you continue watching, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and all your notifications. Thank you for watching. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the country you're watching me from right now. We've been echoing this, many of you who have been following me on this platform, about the silence of Donald Trump against Nigeria. And many people have even said, oh, I should stop talking about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is too cold. Donald Trump is not taking action. Does it mean Donald Trump is feeling that he doesn't feel what Nigeria is feeling? You can see that now Donald Trump has finally faced Nigeria, bomber to bomber right now, giving Nigeria woto. Of course, I've told you people before that Donald Trump, you are thinking, if you know what is on his table, he came in, he's trying to make sure he put on the war between Ukraine and Russia, the one in Israel and Gaza, and so many things in his table, trying to give attention to his country people who elected him. So for him to extend to Africa, it takes the time. And you can see now, gradually, This fire that is burning now, Nigeria on themselves open fire. They say when your cup don't full, as one thing go do, we go trigger am. For the vice president of Nigeria going to their summit they have is in United States of America or UN, saying about what concerning Israel and Gaza, they need to put a stop. And that's where this genesis of this whole issue started. But it gladdened the Nigerians because we'll be saying it along. It's just that way pinning me now. When you now bring it to religious stuff, now Nigeria is too vast. Nigeria is too, I don't know how to put it. We have allowed religion to brainwash us. When you're now trying to use religion not to join together, at the end of the day, it's still the poor masses that will suffer it. That is my own concern in this area. But that the Donald Trump and the American government is finally realizing the killing that is going on in this country and how some certain people are keeping mute on the killing that is going on in Nigeria without saying anything. Rather, they channel all the energy on Nnamdi Kanu, who, according to them, is what is causing is in the southeast. Right. This whole issue now is paining me because Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to a large extent, you know, I talk about him on this platform so much, but he's not the genesis of the problem. He's not the one that caused the issue. The man who caused this thing is Buhari and his voice. I wish it was Buhari government that Donald Trump came in. I would have been the greatest man, the happiest man on earth. Because the situation we find ourselves today, Buhari and his boys, they cause it. They worsen the situations. He was being elected thinking that he's coming in, we salvage the situations, we make Nigeria to live better. But no. If you look at it, why so many of us now believe that one Nigeria is not sustainable anymore, you now see many people are running out of the country. Oh, you might say, oh, the few people are the ones shouting about one Nigeria and all that. People who are traveling out of Nigeria, they are tired of Nigeria. If they are not tired of Nigeria, they will not leave their country and be going to another man's country to be a slavery work. You might say, I'm entitled to my opinion. Yes, good, fine. You might also have your opinion. But before 2015, the number of people who are traveling, who are jacked out of this country today, Nigerians are now traveling to Yemen. Nigeria are traveling to Oman. Nigeria are now traveling to country that even if it is free before, nobody is ready to go. I am into travel. I know what I'm talking about. You see, Nigerians are paying 5 million, 6 million naira to travel to Oman. What is happening in Oman, in Yemen, in Syria, just to escape the hardship, the insecurity in Nigeria? We have not got to this extent before. We have never. But Buhari government put it upon us. Yes, of course, Tinubu government cannot be exonerated. It's the same political party. Is this? I have said a time without number, without missing word. Even Peter Obi have no solution to Nigeria problem. Atiku Abubakar, that is shouting, a man who have been contesting even before I was born, till now he's still contesting, he want to be a president. He does not have solution to Nigeria problem. The solution to Nigeria problem, divide this country, let everybody go. I will be glad if the United States of America do it peaceful, without it, because in all of these things, anything that happened today, it's still the poor masses that will suffer it. God forbid it will not happen. If America decided to war with Nigeria today because of this thing now, because we know when America have an interest in a particular country, they will find one means or the other to penetrate into the country. God forbid we will not get to that stage, because when we get to that stage, the same we that are clapping today is still the same we that we still complain at the end of the day, that we still feed the masses. These politicians, these men you are seeing, they will find their way to travel out of the country. Jackpot. They will go out of the country. Yes, it is you that have not been able to see food to eat that will feel the heat. So in all of these things, what we want Donald Trump is saying, I thank God the angle they are going into. Because if you look at it, the terrorism that is going on in the north is being championed with this Sharia law. It is this Sharia law that is bringing the difference. Look at it categorically. If you look at it, Islamic is not a terrorist religion. It's not. But the way some certain people start practicing it, using this Sharia law to force people to make sure they cause mayhem, is what is causing the difference. Go and check other countries in the world. Saudi Arabia, have you asked them they fight? They are Muslims. Go to many countries that are Muslim. Kuwait, they are Muslims. They are not doing it. The day some Nigerians over the north, because even in the south here, we have Muslim in the south. We are living peacefully. Christian will do party, Muslim will go. Muslim will do party, Christian will go. We live as brothers and sisters here. But it is in the north where they allow Sharia law to overthrow them, Sharia law to brainwash them, that is causing this mayhem. If by today that the northern elite start talking about the Boko Haram destruction, start talking about the Fulani men that Buhari government imported into Nigeria, that is causing mayhem in Nigeria today, we will not be where we are. But they rather not talk about it. All they do is make sure Nnamdi Kanu must be prosecuted. Nnamdi Kanu must go to jail. And I keep telling them, if Nnamdi Kanu go to jail today, will it stop? Will it stop the insecurity in Nigeria? The answer is no. In all of this TNC, DS Musa was brought so that he can survey the situation. It's from South Kaduna. As we speak today, the war between Kaduna is in the other Kaduna and South Kaduna is still on. The CDS Musa, a social media man who only come, all he does is to come to social media, mock Nigeria, talk all of heaven, and there's no single achievement. All his major focus is to focus on the southeast. When he hear a call, all his men will be in the southeast with marching order by innocent people in the southeast. But over there, the region where it's coming from is on fire. He did nothing about it. One will say, oh, Buhari has finally arrived as a president. What do the Buhari supposed to do? A northern president that know that is